Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. Today's little project is this cute little holder for a Burts Bees lip balm. And I have used the seasonal labels dies. So this is in the annual catalogue and coordinates, but is no longer available as a bundle with Christmas season. So there's a whole load of stamps, dies that coordinate with those stamps there, but you also get these label ones. And I'm going to be using this one and the next one down and that little one for my sentiment there. Okay, the designer series paper that I'm using, I will also be using these two little ones there for the ribbon. So I'm just going to stick them down in the corner there so I don't lose them, because I've lost them already today. Well, I lost one stuck to the back of my keyboard. So the designer series paper is from the Sweetest Christmas and has lots of lovely patterns. I'm using this one here that has Pool Party, Garden Green and Real Red in it. And I'll also be using the ribbon from the same suite. So I used the Garden Green on that one. I'm going to use the Real Red on the next one. So no further ado, I've got piece of Pool Party card to cut that from and a piece of the designer series paper to cut that bit from, and these little ones go up in that corner there beside that. Okay, so I will just get another piece of sticky tape, just take some off. This is supposed to be low tack tape. It's not that low. As you can see, it sticks to me pretty well. So I like to take some of the sticky off it before I use it, so I don't want to ruin my lovely card. Don't need it quite as much as I had there. So yeah, I find putting it on my skin or on my clothes, easiest way to do it. So just lining up that point on that die in the center of that little curve. Try and get it centralized. That'll do, and that's ready to die cut. I'm just going to cut off that excess card there, actually make my life a little easier, and do the same with this piece here. Don't know why I didn't do that earlier. And this bit, it doesn't really matter what angle it's at, because nobody's gonna know, and that bit is just going to be our sentiment. So I'm just going to stamp that, and then I can do all my die cutting, and then we can do all of the assembly at the same time. So using this Merry Christmas stamp, which is from the Framed and Festive stamp set, available in my online store from the 1st of November while stocks last. Okay, I love that font. It's really, really cute. Let's get rid of that. That's all my stamping done. That was easy, eh? And that one die cut with this. So again, I'll put another sticky on actually, just to keep it straight. There we go. So just line that up so that you've got a fairly equal distance from the ends, making sure you've got it as straight as you can. That's the wrong way around, that's the sticky side. And I'm just going to die cut all of these. Let's bring in my cut and emboss, and I can do that one at the same time. I like to put them in at an angle so that you're not getting the pressure on just one edge. You're kind of spreading that pressure a little bit and you don't get quite the same clunk. So that's those two. Let's just pop this one through, take off those bits of scrap. There we go, top plate. So yeah, that bit doesn't need to be straight. Oh, I think I need to oil the handle. It's a bit squeaky. Right. As done with our die cutting, we've got that piece. Just gently taking off. We've got that piece with our holes for the ribbons on there, and we've got our sentiment. Easy peasy. Let's just put it all together now. And I'm bringing in my Simply Scored. Lining that edge up along the top with that bit there. I am going to score that at 1.5, turn it around, do the same, make sure it's nice and straight along the top there, and 1.5. Okay. Then let's just burnish those. And to create the little tunnel, for want of a better word, for the lip balm to sit in, I'm going to do a couple of marks at, in fact, let's do this the easy way, Heather. Line that up along there, and there's the 1/2 inch mark there. Just do a little line along there. That's much bigger than I need it to be, but that's okay. It's going to get covered up. Where did I put my scissors? I had them a second ago. Honestly, I clear my desk before I do before I start this. Can't find them. Let's just use these silly things. So yeah, I'm just going to inline with that bit there. Now I've folded along just that one line there. I'm going to cut up to that pencil line. I might need to go just a little bit further than it, but that's okay. We'll just try it and see. In fact, I have gone a little bit further, so let's just even that up. So I've just gone over that line there. Okay, so this bit, if you pop it from the other side like that, and then fold that bit round, give it a little press. The scissors are on the floor, that's where they are. I dropped them, never noticed. Okay, so that little tunnel there, I'm not sure that's big enough. It's because I've not, oops. Oh, I think my desk must be on a slope. It's because when I folded that, it's not folded along that bit there. Let's just try that again. So basically it's got the fold line there, but I want it to be a bit further up to actually be in line with my cuts there. Not quite sure why that didn't go. Let's pick up things. Keep the scissors there so I know where they are. And now that does fit through there nice and neatly. But you've got this bit here where you're exposing what's in there, and that's why we've got that extra label that we cut from the designer series paper, and we're going to pop that over there. Don't want to get any glue on this bit, so I can put the glue around the edge of this label, and I can put the glue along the edge of that bit that I've cut, and then just pop that over in the middle, lining up that round with that bit there. Try not to get extra glue. And again, I'm trying to make sure I'm spreading the glue away from that hole, essentially, so that that bit is not attached to the piece of paper we've put on. Alright, fold it up again, pop your lip balm in there, fold that up. Okay, so you may want to burnish those lines again, just so that it looks a bit more crisp with the card and the paper. There we go. And then we've got our ribbon. So this ribbon from the same suite as the paper. As I say, I'm going with the red this time. Fade it through. Let's just do one at a time. There we go. Cut. In fact, I won't bother cutting it just now. Let's just tie the bow and then cut off the tails. So just pulling that tight, bring it to the front, loops, and that's a bit short here. Let's tie that a little bit tighter and see if I've got enough. Might have to do that again. Maybe okay. Yeah, I think I might do that again. Stop faffing about with it and just get it right. Tied that a bit too tight, didn't I? Honestly. Tweezers will help. Yay. Right, let's give myself a bit more on that end. More to play with. That's what I get for being mean and thinking I don't want to waste ribbon, because it's too pretty. But honestly, why make your life so hard? Doesn't help that I've actually managed to get glue on my fingers as well, so they're sticking. Right, cut off some excess, and then we can faff about that with that till I'm happy with it, which might take forever. It's one of these ones that bow looks upside down, doesn't it? So it might be better the other way around. Anyway, you get the idea. See, fingers sticking. I will play with that properly, because that bow's quite nice. I managed to do it sometimes, just not when I'm on camera. Anyway, stop playing about with it. And the last bit to do is to add this on, and I am actually using our foam adhesive strips for this. These are absolutely fabulous for shaker cards, but they're also good for narrow things like this. Now, I stamped this with Merry Christmas, but what you could do instead is to simply write a person's name, and that could be a Christmas place card holder instead. I will play about with the ribbon. I will do a photograph so you can see that I can tie a ribbon eventually. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, then please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to click on the subscribe button, and if you click on the bell, you'll get a notification of the next time I upload a tutorial. There's a link in the description bar below so that you can see the final photographs and get details of the measurements and the products that I've used for today's project. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, take care. Bye bye.